Hello everyone. So June is finally here and the end of my uni journey is here as well, and I promised myself that when all my projects got accepted I would finally start working on my portfolio, but let me tell you, it's not as fast as easy as I wanted it to be. So I started off the way you would usually start your projects, by browsing through Behance. And to be honest, design-wise, all of the portfolios were super cool, but they were also like kinda crowded in a way, and like I wasn't sure what to look at and so on, and this is not really my style. Like in my projects I like everything to be like clear and kind of minimalistic too and have its place, so that's what I went for while creating my portfolio. I realized that it's not perfect, and a lot of people tell you to just focus on one project and explain it really in depth and like take a few pages to like explain your process and how you got to certain conclusions. But at the same time, I'm looking for my first job experience, so I figured, while looking for an internship at like a studio or whatever, I really just want to show that I can do a lot of stuff and that I'm excited about graphic design, and I like experimenting and learning, and I really put a lot of work into what I do. So I just decided to put like sneak peeks of projects that I've done, and like if someone wants to see them in depth, they can go to Behance and like read some more about my process and so on. So that's kind of how I approached it, and I'm not saying it's great. I'm gonna tell you if I get a job with this or not, because I guess that's gonna be the final test. But yeah, that's just what I did. So yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about is anyone else super overwhelmed with how many options we have for everything? I guess I'm mostly talking to like artists who are just starting out, but I suppose everyone can relate to this. Maybe, hopefully, I'm not alone in this. But yeah, I was like, thinking of what I should do as an artist, like watching some YouTube videos, like advice videos and so on, and everyone is just like, you should be on this platform, and then other people are saying like you should be on this platform and you should do shorts, you should do long form videos, you should post every day on like 10 different platforms and so on, and I'm like, I can do all of that, like I'm not superhuman. I barely have time to do stuff I can do now, and I'm also looking for a job. So if I don't have time to do all of this now, I'm like also wondering how will I ever be able to do all of this when I actually get a job, like a full-time job. So I don't know, it's just really overwhelming to think about all of this, at least for me. And yeah, I don't know if you have any like words of advice. Feel free to put them in the comments, because it's not easy. It's not easy to start out, and just get in this world of doing stuff. I had a pretty shitty day, and I decided to go to an exhibit that I wanted to go to for quite a long time, but I was putting it off all the time because of the diploma and the projects and everything else. And so I decided to go today because it was supposed to be open till Sunday, this Sunday, and it's Friday currently, but it turned out that it closed earlier than it was supposed to, so that sucks a lot, but yeah, it is what it is. It was still pretty cool. Like they had a new exhibit, so it was still pretty cool. And yeah, it sucks a bit, but I guess it was, what I needed to see. So, well, I'm gonna survive, I guess. Anyway, I think the lesson in that is that you shouldn't put off things for later. And yeah. go visit stuff when you want to, actually.
Obviously, it's raining like crazy the day we have to move 50 freaking B1 posters.
Fortunately, we managed to move all the posters somehow, and the preparations for the exam went great. And here you can see a few clips from it. And we spent there, I think, 3 or 4 hours, but it went by so fast, and it was a lot of fun to do all of this together with my uni friends. And then I don't know when, but 2 weeks passed and it was time for my first freaking exhibit, which is so crazy to think about, and I'm so proud of myself for making it this far. And so I got my graphic design diploma, and the teachers were happy with my works, and overall it was just an amazing year, and I've learned so much. And yeah, I'm definitely sure it was the best decision I could make for myself to go there. There were also other super cool diploma exhibits that we went to after mine was over, which was amazing to see too. And overall, I'm really gonna miss the vibe of this place. Like, there was always something happening here and some new art to look at and get inspired. But I'm sure there are other amazing things coming, and I'm just glad I could experience this chapter of my life studying here.